Hello everyone, this is Susan, and this is Susan's Ramblings. We're still on recipes, and these are recipes that you can use all the time. But I thought I am trying to find mixes for you, and different bread recipes that you can start a starter, and then just keep continuing with the product. The first one is an Amish friendship bread, and I don't know how many times I have been given a jar of the starter to use, and I would use it, and I would do it, and I would give it away, and then finally I just say the heck with it, I'm not doing it anymore. But it is a good recipe. It is a quick, not a quick recipe, it is a sweet recipe. More like a cake than it is a bread, but it is a good recipe. And instead of writing these few recipes out that I've got, I'm just giving you the recipe in the cookbook. So this one takes 10 or 11 days before you can start it, and before you can bake your bread. But it is something, like I said, that's simple, and you can share it with friends or keep it yourself and do your own starter, cook up your own, bake up your own bread instead of giving it away. That's probably what I would do if I started it again, and I probably will start it again, and then I will just keep making it myself and giving the bread away, or freezing the bread, or dehydrating the bread, or something or other, so I have it, rather than giving it away to friends. Another one of these that I thought was interesting is the hot fudge pudding. And you remember a couple of days ago I gave you an apple pudding, and this is the hot fudge pudding. It's just about the same way. It has a layer on top of cake, and then it has the pudding underneath. And so this is a good recipe too. This one happens to come from, I don't know what it is, what cookbook. I've got so many cookbooks, I don't know what it is. This one happens to be from the cookbook. We'll turn it over and find out. There you go. From Illinois. And evidently that must be, I don't know what it said. Anyway, that's where that cookbook is from. So, if you have these old cookbooks, look in them. I'm particularly looking in them for mixes, and also I'm looking into them for chicken recipes, tuna recipes, and those kind of meat that I will have on hand. So I would have be able to make up a recipe to feed my family. And if you will notice, I have little strips pointing out, hanging out of all my books. And that's because I've got a recipe there that I want to keep. And a lot of the recipes I will copy down myself on note paper, on the loose note paper. And I plan on getting protective folders and putting them all in a notebook, in a vinyl notebook. And then I will have it forever and ever. And I won't have to worry about it getting dirty, because I can just wipe it off. That's what I plan on doing within the next week, okay? And I'll just keep adding to it. The other recipe that I thought you might be interested in is a sourdough starter. We've all heard, and we all know, that when the pioneers came over here, when they were pioneers, when the settlers came over here, they didn't have, they couldn't carry all the stuff that they needed, and they had to make choices on what they held, what they carried. And one of the things that they made was sourdough starter, and it carried, they carried it throughout the land. And this is a recipe that came from a Catholic cookbook, but I don't know if that's any different. But it came, if I'm right, it came from a sister. This particular Catholic group a group of, was founded by a group of nuns that came from Ireland. So this is a tried and true recipe. There you go. Here's your sourdough recipe. That's your starter, and that's how you start it. And then you just keep this dough along, and use some of it to make your bread. And then you keep on going. Make sure you have a starter. And it says if you don't use it within 10 days, add a teaspoon of sugar. Alright, there's your sourdough biscuits. Use your sourdough, and you add your other ingredients. And I'm going to flip the page here, and hopefully you get it. Remember where it was biscuits that we had, and the next one comes for muffins. And so those are all things that you can do with your sourdough starter. I hope these have helped you a lot. I would put them down. Bran muffins, that is just about the same as my other muffin one, except this one uses grape nuts or bran buds. Okay, that's it for tonight. I will see you later. Have a great day. God bless you.